Hello, dear friends. We're live. I hope you guys are having a really good week. We're here. I'm excited. We're doing Venti Story Quest today. And we're also going to be, like, pulling. Because, let's see. I have quite a few wishes saved up. And because of the rules of the stream, there are not a lot of 5 stars that I actually would actively want to pull for. However, Fischl and Singshow are on the banner right now, and both of those would be really good for this account. The only Hydro I have on this account right now is Barbara, and Barbara cannot come with us places. So, I mean, she could, technically, but like I was saying last time, like I can't take her to boss fights because I think Jean would kill us if we took her baby sister into like a boss fight. However, Sing Cho is actively avoiding his responsibilities at home, wants to travel, is interested in traveling, canonically does. You know, we can say he's there for the books if I want to bring him in or something. So, yeah, I'm planning on wishing on this banner, on Anefa's banner. Silali would be nice to have, but we don't meet her until fairly deep into Natlan's Archon quest. Whereas Anefa, for Nod Cry, we meet her even prior to getting Nod Cry. So that is a character that we could build and use immediately upon whenever this account gets to the Nod Cry section of the story. So that's a 5-star I'm willing to pull for. We may actually get her because the pity right now is fairly high, and I do really want at least one copy of Sing Cho. And Fischl Constellations obviously would be nice. So we're going to wish on that. I also have a 10 pull to do plus a little bit on the standard. So let's do the standard pull first and just see what we get here. A second Favonius sword is excellent. I will happily take that. I will happily take that. So I have to check and see if I really want to refine that yet, or if I probably want to keep that for Sing Cho, because the other Favonius I have right now is on Bennett, and I cannot move Bennett to prototype Rancor until I get another weapon for Lumine or we get to Inazuma and Lumine can be on Mist Splitter. So, okay, that's really good. Let's do one more. Nope, nothing. That's fine. Okay. And, okay. Fingers crossed that this banner is nice to us. Yeah, because the only 5-star I kind of actively want for this account, really, where we're at, is Dia and Zhongli. So, yeah, like, obviously, Inefa would be nice, but Dia and Zhongli would be useful, and they can come with us everywhere, no matter where we are. So, yeah. Oh, and Kazuha, which we have now. But this is exciting. We haven't done a lot of pulling. It's also good because it's scratching my itch because I'm saving on my main for Llama and Flynn's, so I have not been pulling at all for like 2 patches.
Singcho, at your service, my liege. I humbly trust that even one such as I, a mere bookworm, may yet prove to be of some utility under your wise leadership. Nice. I don't often get a chance to speak with such formality. It felt pretty good.
Yay! Wow, he was so nice to us. He came home really early. Okay. Immediately. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me check on his constellations. I want to see if, you know, getting even C2 would be worth it. right now, or if I should just stop while we're ahead, now that we have him. I can't remember what his, or like C1, I can't remember what his earlier constellations do. Oh, that's kind of a big deal. Man, all of his constellations are so good. I don't know, it's kind of, wishing for a 5-star is, or for a 4-star is, it's always kind of sus. Uh, shall we do it? Shall we wish a little bit more? Where's my pity at? Like, it's not the end of the world if we get an Effa. She's really good. I just can't use her for a really long time. We might actually wind up getting an Effa if I pull again. I'm debating. Oh, I mean, these are all really good 4-stars. That's the only reason why I'm thinking about it. Shall we? Let's be silly goofy. We'll do one more. This is playing with fire. Okay, good. Oh, hey,
Sorry, ma'am.
Sethos.
Were you looking for me? Hello, hello. I'm Sethos. What can I do for you? Actually, you know what? This seems like more of a sit-down conversation. Come with me. I know a good place.
That's really good. We can use Sethos in Sumeru. That's excellent. Oh my god, the luck today. Oh my god. I I'm flabbergasted. I don't know that I've ever had a triple before. Even like a 4-star triple. I don't know that that's ever happened to me in 5 years. That's maybe I think that might have happened to me with a whole bunch of yaoyaos on that video when I was pulling for Nubilet and Zhongli. That might have happened. I might have gotten a triple then. But oh my god. And all of the ones that we wanted too. Okay, I'm gonna quit now while we're ahead. Because that gets us, what is that? On Fischl, what does that get us? That's the really important constellation for Fischl too. Like, obviously all of our constellations are good, but this is the one that I'm used to having for her constantly. That is so helpful. Oh my gosh. Incredible. Okay. And then hi Sethos and Singcho. I'm baffled that we got a triple. That's actually crazy. Yeah, that's wild. I don't know the last time that or if I've ever gotten a triple. So, sweet. Okay, so that's gonna be another character to build. Poor guy, hang on. Ideally, obviously, because he's only C1, I would like to have Sacrificial on him. I don't have Sacrificial, so we're gonna have to deal with Favonius, which is fine. Obviously, it's a good weapon, but it's just not ideal for him until you're at like C6 or something. And artifacts I will mess with later. I will be shortly starting to strongbox Emblem of Severed Fate, so, you know, I'll see if I can cobble together an emblem set for him to make him usable. Because I do have this. I was starting to strongbox it for Shanling and for when we get to Inazuma. Wait, hang on. What do I have on Shanling right now? Okay. Because my plan to start with, if I can get a goblet and a hat, is to at least swap Shanling over to a 2-piece that's a 5-star on Emblem while I work on it. But because she already has these, I'm going to go ahead and at least give those, the ones that we do have, to Xingqiu. So let's equip that. And let's equip this guy. And what do I have in Exile? Because he just needs as much ER as possible. Okay, you can take Ningguang's crit damage. It's not leveled and she's not using it right now anyway. And then do I have, if I have Hydro, do I not? Okay. I was really hoping I had a Hydro damage goblet in Exile, then I could get him an EM Sands. Okay. Or an ER Sands. We do have an ER Sands in... Okay. Maybe we do that. What's my Hydro Goblet situation? Really good, actually. Okay. Okay, cool. Wait, is that an attack goblet? That's an attack goblet. I'm not reading properly. There we go. Let's give you that. Like, if I can get his ER up high enough, I think at this stage in the game, until I had access to a full emblem set, I would probably like to go 2-piece emblem or another ER set and 2-piece noblesse. But because of the stage of the game where we're at, I think the most important thing with Xingqiu is having his burst up as much as possible. So I'm just going to stack as much ER on him to start because I'm really not used to playing him pre-C6 anymore. I've had him on my main for years, so I'm very spoiled by my mains, Xingqiu. Alright, cool. And that means that I need to get an exile piece. So, alright, ER exile. That's going to be so much ER, I think we're going to wind up having, we'll wind up being fine once the Favonius sword is leveled. That'll be okay. Great. Okay. And I can worry about Sethos way later down the line. We're not even going to think about Sethos right now. But I did want to show you guys. I'm very proud. Bennett is now at level 90. And he is... Yes, Bennett. I love you. And he's at 9 for his burst. I'm so happy with that. I'm so pleased. It is so much work when you're like pre-AR 60, AR 58, pre-world level 8 and 9 to level a character this high. It is so much work. So I'm very pleased with that. Bennett is one of those characters where, for obvious reasons, you want to level him as high as you can, but especially on this account because he's one of the characters who is going to be with us in the party nearly at all times forever in the story. So it was worth it to just get it done. So when I can crown his burst, I will. I don't even have a crown to do that and worry about it right now, so I'm not. And then eventually I'd like to get him on at least prototype Rancor. We'll see. The main thing again is Bennett is not helpful unless his burst is up. So I want, where are we at for ER? We were at, this is about the minimum ER that I want on him right now. No cap. Like, I don't really want any less than that. So, okay. So Bennett's doing great. Lumine, we're getting there. I have books saved to level her to 90, but I need Mora. And then I'm working on her weapon. Fischl is extremely usable now. Extremely. Ignore the crit ratio. It's fine. It's whatever. But she's been doing great for us. And she's now on a 4-piece golden troop. The strongbox was kind to me. So we're doing great. I really wanted to focus on Fischl, Bennett, and Lumine because those are like the core of our main party. So, okay, that's housekeeping. Holy cow. I'm very pleased with that wishing. So, the next thing that we have to do in the story is Venti's story quest. We have it available. We can do it. I'm very excited. So let's unlock it and we'll get into it. Okay. So at the feet of the Animo Archon statue in the plaza in front of Mondstadt Cathedral, you and Paimon discover a little girl playing with her imaginary friend. I am so excited to do this because there was so much like Venti lore and Venti callbacks in the event. And I'm really happy that I'm doing the Venti story quest now so I can kind of refresh because I haven't played it in 5 years. But it is one of the best story quests in the game, I think. This is so exciting. The other thing I think I want to do after I get a couple more characters caught up is I want to go back and work on Animo Lumine. Because we need a swirl character. We really do. And that would be super nice to have.
Hey, look over there! She's all by herself, right? Because she's acting as if she's talking and laughing with somebody else. Paimon's creeped out.
Yeah, I mean, I had an imaginary friend too when I was a kid.
What? You mean you used to act like that too? So is this an invisible friend who hangs out with you sometimes? Or do they just exist in your imagination?
Imaginary means in your imagination.
Imaginary. Imagination.
Oh, there's steam coming out of her ears. She's working so hard.
Oh, you must mean imagined friend, right? Why didn't you just say so?
My bad.
So, this imaginary friend of yours, when does Paimon get to meet them?
Yeah, we don't hang out anymore.
Seriously? So, imaginary friends just disappear when you grow up?
Tragically, yes.
Oh, Paimon was looking forward to meeting yours. Hey, don't suppose your brother has an imaginary friend too?
Sure they do.
No way! You guys are so lucky! Because they have this game in Liyue. Have you heard of it? It's a 4-player game, but it seems you guys could play it with just the 2 of you.
I don't think that's how that works.
Traveler, fancy meeting you here.
Venti!
Ugh, tone-deaf bard. What are you doing here?
I'm here because Lisa has been making some exciting new contraptions.
Why does the thought of Lisa's contraptions make Paimon so nervous?
Come now, that's no way to speak about the elegant Miss Lisa. For this particular contraption, Lisa had to import some dangerous materials from Sumeru.
That does not make me feel better.
Dangerous?
A monocle equipped with some sort of detector?
That's right. Looks like a monocle, but actually it's called an Ernama detector. Sadly, Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm borrowing it for a while. And also, I'm testing it out for her, to see if it actually works.
Huh? Why can't Lisa use it?
Perhaps it's because she lacks a certain childlike sense of wonder. Or maybe there's some other reason for it. If you want to know for sure, just ask her yourself sometime.
So, you can see them? Go on, tell us. What does his imaginary friend look like?
That would be telling. Anyway, it's all yours now, Traveler. Take a look. See if you can see Nora's imaginary friend.
Do you see him? Do you see him?
Yeah, seems like they're best friends.
So it does work for you two.
Paimon wants to see? Wait, but this gizmo isn't in Paimon's size. Alright then, you'll just have to be Paimon's eyes on the ground. Let's go see what everyone's imaginary friends look like.
Is this where we meet Timmy's, like, ruin guard imaginary friend? I have vague memories of that.
Flora from the flower shop always seems kinda floaty-headed. You know, Paimon bets she has an imaginary friend.
That is so rude, but okay. We'll go check. Flora is like down. I guess I could look at my mini map, but she's over here, I think. Yeah.
There it is! Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora! A bloaty floaty!
Are we just saying this in front of her right now?
Wait, imaginary friends can be plants now?
Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard.
Hi, have you got a minute?
Sure. How can I help?
Who's your friend?
Oh, you mean Mr. Floaty? Most people can't see him. Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend. We grew up together.
No fair. Paimon hates feeling left out.
Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant who could fly.
Friends with a flying plant? Why?
I mean, who wouldn't want to be friends with a flying plant?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the sky together. You gotta admit that's pretty cool.
Isn't that called being blown away?
That's what some people like to call it. I only found out this plant existed from an explorer who told me stories of his adventures. I think his name was Stanley.
Oh, I know Stanley.
Stanley's an adventurer. And you can tell he's an expert at it from the stories he tells. The amazing adventures of Stanley are super famous in Mondstadt. He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to tell you some of his stories.
That sounds like a fun idea for next time. But right now we have other things to attend to.
Cool.
Flora's
together
a
after
pretty mysterious kid.
Which child shall we interrogate next?
Paimon's thinking. Oh, how about that little guy on the bridge?
Hey, Timmy. Yep, there it is.
No way!
Well, that is unexpected.
Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruin guard?
I've heard of guardian angels, but come on.
Paimon's freaking out right now. That thing is sure to attack us.
Paimon, it's not real.
What say you we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time being?
It's time to say the line. That line you love so much.
Huh? Paimon has a favorite line?
The one about exploring the area ahead of us later?
Seriously? Oh, alright then. How about we explore the area ahead of us later? Children are more open-minded. Is that why they can think up all kinds of imaginary friends?
Fitting, isn't it? That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
For sure.
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
I remember what this quest is about, but I can't remember where this is going. Like how the two link up.
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern, or you miss out on half the fun.
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank alone.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you're being deliberately uncivil.
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Looks so done.
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then? You'd throw me out along with the trash, is that it?
Throw you out?
You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy. You sold off his mansion.
Oh my god.
Or maybe you've forgotten.
Oh my god, Kaya.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so? Then I trust you were most swift indeed to part with a certain vase?
Sorry. I have no recollection.
That's odd. Master Diluc, I'm sure I saw such a vase in your home. A beautiful one, unmistakable in fact.
Oh, Pallid living up to his name. Come on, man.
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary friends.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
Seems adults are the same everywhere.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up? Okay, well, Paimon for one never wants to grow up.
This raises an interesting question. At what age exactly do people's imaginary friends disappear? Let's go and check.
How do we check this, Venti?
How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Uh-oh. Somehow, Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary.
There she is. Oh my god. Is that Jean? That's Jean.
Jean? What is Jean doing here? Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend?
Ellen is a conscientious child. She's really determined to become a knight, huh?
Yeah, she's so conscientious. It's terrifying.
Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Are you always training here?
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his adventures. It was incredible. It got me really pumped up. I hope I can be as outstanding as him one day.
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
Venti.
I mean, obviously I want to become a knight. And if I got to go on an adventure with Jean herself, well, even better.
Seems Ellen really looks up to Jean.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I believe you'll succeed, Ellen.
Huh, thanks. I was thinking, it's not every day I get to hang out with the honorary knight. Would you join me for some sword training?
Okay, bet.
Ugh, how can I smash all these training dummies at once?
I don't think I can do this with my sword. I think I have to cheat. Can I charge attack it? Nope. I don't have the reach.
Shame. Didn't.
Yeah,
Ugh, how can I smash all these training dummies at once?
I have to cheat.
So that's how to do it. I'm impressed.
You kind of need a vision though, hun. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you. It's clear I still have a long way to go in my training.
So modest. I, for one, think you're quite the pro at this already.
Well, I'm exhausted from training, so clearly my fitness needs some work.
Ellen, she's our girl. If she can't do it, Hilly Churl.
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's something I was supposed to do today. Ugh, but I'm so sore from training. I can hardly move. Honorary Knight, could you deliver a message to Jack for me?
Sure. Where can I find him?
He's gone adventuring at the Temple of the Lion with Stanley today. Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer, renowned in all of Mondstadt. He once set foot in the Mare Javari. We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Could you let him know it'll have to be another day?
This is such a weird thing to say. Temple of the Lion? Sure, I missed that place.
Great! Thank you so much.
Alright. Alright, let's go see Stanley. been a while since we've been back here. Okay, do I have... I might have to use Kazuha. I think he's my only semi-leveled Animo, and I don't want to run into a situation where I, like, need it to do a monument or something and have to come out and restart. So let's grab a Kaya. And let's grab...
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Oh, wait, now I'm in a pickle. Hang on, we're gonna have to go swap Lumine's element, because I can't go in without Lumine. I have to. So we're gonna have to deal with, like, slightly underpowered. I don't even remember where I left her talents. Though, I mean, I'm probably overthinking it because I think we get free Venti, maybe. We'll see. It's also not going to be that difficult. It's probably fine if Lumine's a little bit underleveled. Where is she at right now? That's not that bad. Granted, that's not really leveled at all. Okay. He'll be fine. Bennett and Fischl can carry. Do we get free Venti?
The Temple of the Lion.
Oh, we do.
We explored this place once before, didn't we? During the Storm Terror incident. Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. Looks like we can't go any further.
Not to worry, allow me. Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high.
We didn't bag all the loot last time.
All right. It is so interesting knowing what we know now. I know the last time that we were here and all of these Mondstadt domains, I was yelling about, like, how these symbols match Zhongli's costuming and how interesting that was. But now from the God's Limits short that Hoyo put out, we now know that these symbols are associated with the shades, which makes this even more curious. I have so many questions about the lore. I'm so excited for Nogcry, you guys have no idea. Okay. Hi guys. How much damage does this Venti do? Let's find out. Ain't no way. Wait. There we go. Okay.
Brace yourselves.
It's not great. It's not terrible.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Not too bad. Is there a chest back here that I'm... Oh, there's one over there, so we'll have to come around.
Why do they never miss?
Cool it.
Shadow Raven, Black Knight.
Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork.
All right, Venti. Trial Venti, let's see.
Time for takeoff.
That's not great. On Elegy, too. That's kind of crazy for him. Wait, what are your stats, bud? Really? That's so... Does he have crit? Wow. His multipliers are not that bad. Under 3k for a burst is wild. To me. My Venti does more than that, I think. And he doesn't have Elegy. I think he's on Stringless? Anyway, I was curious. Ooh, his quest is really good.
Hey, are those guys?
Well, this is awkward. Hi,
Everybody
guys.
stand
What's up?
back. Oz, reveal Vice. Be gone.
Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Freeze!
Was that it? Is that everybody? Hang on, sorry, let me get this chest first, guys. Thank you.
I was so sure I was about to die.
To be fair, that could have gone either way.
Oh my god, Venti.
So, you must be Jack the Adventurer, I assume?
Yes. Who are you?
Actually, we came looking for you.
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out your next adventure together. She'll join you some other time.
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to find me, and then had to rescue me.
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about.
Oh my god,
There was
what is
nothing that I, Stanley, couldn't have dealt with by myself.
what is this voice acting? Oh my god, I forgot about this. Why does he sound like that?
Whoa, you are Stanley? You are that legendary adventurer? Renowned in all of Mondstadt? Who once set foot in the Mare Javari?
The very same.
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as legendary as yourself. Well then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
Yeah, Stanley, what do you think?
Well, I think you're now in the safe hands of Stanley, the great explorer and legend of Mondstadt. In which case, why head back now?
Okay, motion passed by unanimous consent. Let's head further in.
I don't think that Jack voted, but okay.
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you want to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Yeah, I think we got that.
With your attitude, you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the Mare Javari.
Enough already. Ugh, stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth.
Yeah, that is embarrassing.
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Where was I?
You and your partner reached the Mare Javari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely. There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. The Mare Javari. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow. So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more. With a gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know. Because an event.
Oh, okay. We lost our voice line?
Traveler, I believe I've made a small discovery. Could I
Tell
ask
me.
you to use the Nernama detector once more?
Yeah.
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend?
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face.
It fits Stanley's description of himself.
You're saying his imaginary friend is an idealized version of his own self?
Yeah, how could I forget Stanley? He's very memorable.
Interesting idea. But is it true?
Please excuse me. I'll be leaving now.
Bye, Stanley. Does
Jack have garlic hanging off the side of his bag? That is a Samwise Gamgee. That's Samwise Gamgee energy if I've ever seen it. I can't believe is that 3 or 4 whole cloves of garlic, or whole bulbs of garlic hanging off the side of his bag?
Do you two still have time to spare?
I guess bro's not getting attacked by vampires anytime soon.
What is it?
Yeah, that's like 3 cloves of... That's an onion and leeks. Dude is prepared for any cooking emergency. That is almost a full mirepoix. If he has some carrots in his bag, then he's golden.
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told anyone before.
Oh, do tell.
The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The sword of brilliant valor and the shield of magnificent honor. I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt, over in Dadaupa Gorge. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these 2 legendary weapons?
Stanley seriously owned these weapons? So why did he abandon them in the wild then?
I don't know. Outstanding individuals always come with their quirks, right?
Yeah, that sounds like more than a quirk.
If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea of me being an adventurer. Right now, I'm just a rookie. My abilities are limited, and my parents don't support my goals one bit. So, what do you say? Help a guy out? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it, because my reasons are so... selfish. But I swear I'll give the weapons back to him as soon as I'm done.
Aw, poor Jack. Let's help him out.
Alright then.
Venti, you coming too?
I don't know.
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me find these weapons, and it's all yours.
Yeah, well, when you put it that way.
Dadaupa Gorge, was it? Let's hurry. There's no time to lose.
So predictable. He is so predictable. It's so funny because Venti Story Quest, I think, if I recall correctly, I think I played it literally half on mobile with sound and then half on my PC. Or sorry, half on mobile without sound and then half on my PC with sound. I think I stopped like midway and just didn't finish it. Because I just like wasn't into it, I wasn't feeling it. And I think it took me like coming back to the game a couple years later to actually, no, I think I played it when it came out. I just remember I didn't quite finish it when I started it. I didn't play it in one sitting and half of it wasn't with sound, so. But I do remember like the last cutscene making me very emotional. Oh, we really aren't going that far, huh? He has alliums for days, yeah. All right, let's go see. Do we have to kill all of these Hilly Turtles? I will feel so terrible if we do. Please don't make me kill all of them. It is. I'm gonna have to kill all of them. No.
Dodge this.
Wingblade!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Oh, hearing Windblade is so... It's so nostalgic.
I'm going in!
I haven't had Animo Traveler in... I mean, obviously we had her at the beginning of this playthrough, but I swapped off of Animo Traveler pretty quickly. And I've been Pyro Traveler for forever now on my main. Let's see. Maybe in one of these guys? Oh, there it is. You know, if I would have just, like, taken the time to look around a bit more.
Hey, that bunch of hilly churls. Are they holding some kind of ceremony?
Ow. Hey.
And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely!
Yeah, let's, ruin their dance party and take it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Cool it.
I'm sorry.
Will be frozen in time.
I'm really sorry. I know you guys are just, like, living your lives. After the cataclysm and everything,
Adventure
and
time!
Celestia screwing you over, I feel bad.
By royal decree. Windblade.
Literally, please just let Hilly Churls live.
So sorry.
Ow. Hey. Okay, that was rude. Kari Bear traumatized me, dude.
Lo and behold, the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Are you sure? Looks kind of basic to Paimon, and a little worse for wear, too. Why would hilly churls be bowing down before a piece of junk like this?
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils these hilly churls were already celebrating.
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic, I'm at a loss for words.
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an Animo crystal fly? They're found in the open country around Mondstadt City. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. It truly resembles an exquisite crystal dancing in the night air. Is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless, fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is the thing that gets you fired up and fighting back. It's the brilliant ray of light that guides you out from the darkness.
Lumine literally said bullshit. Excellent recovery.
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
So, we got our sword. Now we just need that shield. Let's scout around. It's definitely in Dadaupa Gorge, so... huh?
There's somebody there.
Stanley? What's he doing here?
He's acting so weird.
What happened? Why did you stop all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora spouting weasel thieves passed by is all.
What? Where? I want to see.
Maybe another time. We have a shield to find, remember?
What's the hurry?
Hey, bud.
Freeze!
Odds revealed.
Oh, okay. Probably... Oh, I was expecting there would be like another hilly churl hut or something to look in. I don't see anything that's like obvious. Maybe over here? Oh, apparently, yeah. Okay.
Lo and behold, the shield of magnificent honor.
Venti, are you serious right now?
Liar, liar, pants on fire. It's a chunk of wood. A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached. Who in their right mind would use this as a shield?
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just taken from a wine barrel.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the shield of magnificent honor. Warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has fought in countless wars and lived to tell the tale?
He is so good at this.
Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will. Is that not the true meaning of honor?
Yeah, Venti is in top form today.
You do have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for long. Okay then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take the Shield of Magnificent Honor for free.
Yeah, Thorin would use it. You're so correct.
Ahem. Excuse me, Mr. Hilly Churro?
Oh no, we need those lessons from Ella Must come in clutch right now, please.
Well, okay. You take it from here. Hope you've picked up some Hilly Churlian by now. If not, there's always body language.
Vin Plata Dada? Oh no. Okay.
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
Kucha Poo Poo Gusha Yay. Oh no.
Uh-oh. He did not seem to appreciate that.
Venti sings Venti sings song You Give Shield, okay? That is so funny. Mani Nini Biadomu. Nope.
Uh-oh. He did not seem to appreciate that. Oh no. We ticked him off big time.
Man, we gotta go back to school. Where's Ella Musk when you need her?
Dodge this.
Teamwork is strength!
Bro is just standing there. I'm sorry.
Hey, he dropped the Shield of Magnificent Honor and ran.
Guys, thank you so much. I can't believe I actually found them. Mom, Dad, check out the legendary weapons I found.
We straight up just bullied that
Hey,
poor
wait!
Hilly Churl for no reason.
The wine, you promised! And I actually helped a lot this time. What are you doing here, Stanley? Out for a stroll?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard? Fancy that, huh? You, out for a stroll too?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look for something.
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud.
Yeah, Ella Musk. Oh my gosh. It's so iconic at this point, too. Yeah, I'm seriously starting to think that he's a fraud as well.
Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's feelings?
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge. You fought battles here before, after all.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my eyes closed.
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance. And your memory, too.
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with hilichurros.
Stephanie Jobs. Oh my god.
I'll get back to my, stroll now. Goodbye.
He's being so sus for no reason.
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he? Although, on further reflection, I must say I'm intrigued. Someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder, if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future, which way would they go?
What are you talking about?
I'm just musing to myself. Anyway, I propose we take a trip to Angel's Share tonight.
Okay. We're gonna go bar hopping with Venti. Oh yeah, this new feature. I love this new feature. This was... they don't often add like legitimately good quality of life features to Genshin, but this is really good. Angel Share, let's go. Like, I cannot tell you the amount of times that I have misread or have to go back and check what time I'm supposed to be setting the clock to just because I have extremely poor working memory. It's a really nice change.
Come in, take a seat. We have a few specials.
Oh, hey. Why are you behind the counter today? Can I talk to you?
You know, I'm glad I actually had the chance to come down here today. The tavern isn't overcrowded, and I couldn't be in a better mood.
Did you bully Kaya or something? What's going on? What? Why are you in a good mood? That makes me nervous.
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name?
Yeah, he's hiding something.
Could there be another person called Stanley?
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Melchivari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? Why, Stanley? Why? If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never happen because your life was cut short, and all because of a worthless tag-along.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
I think our friend really did make it to the Mare Javari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So I tell you adventure stories at every opportunity. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Mare Javari. He's the greatest adventurer there ever was, and he lives on. Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I am Stanley. I'm sorry, Stanley. You're getting too old. Now, are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes! We're busted!
I mean, we weren't exactly being that low-key about it. Dang, dude.
Be gone!
Whoops. Sorry, D-Luke. He is never letting me back here ever again. Anyway, hi, Stanley.
Go away. Save your questions. And just leave me in peace.
But
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys are here. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield. My parents are finally supporting me.
Well, that's surprising.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on the road.
That's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip traversing Tevat?
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first place. Stanley, Oh, you're drunk again. We'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
Damn, dude, that's so sad.
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Yeah.
Jack. Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurer spirit is so pure, unblemished. I'm just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I cannot allow his dreams to be crushed.
you're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences. They're all true, aren't they?
Stories? Experiences? What's the point of them anymore? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all, and my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them clearly anymore. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
His whole life, he's been drowning in guilt. All that remains is this imaginary friend.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that image has held him captive his entire life.
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much has slipped away. I'm completely and utterly worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way. No adventurer ever.
Yeah, maybe your memories would be less hazy if you cut back on the booze, my dude. That's so real. Yeah.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
I can't believe it.
I just Still so crazy that Venti just did that. No big deal. He's so, like, I know we got more of him and we've gotten a lot more of him lately, but, like, Hoyo needs to explain more, dude. That's crazy.
Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down.
Yeah, shit, me too.
But I think that I'm gonna be okay.
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do, of course, mean libation.
Everything comes back to wine with him.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out, remember? I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
Off he goes.
Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey, Tone Deaf Bard!
Okay, see you there.
Oh, hey!
Hang on, I gotta bother D-Luke for a second. Hi, bud. What's cracking? You having a good day at work? Man, it sure sucks to be stuck behind this bar all day, huh? Wouldn't you like to be outside? Doing stuff? Maybe like Dark Knight Hero stuff?
This moment will be frozen in time.
Yeah.
Cool it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll go now. I have to, dude. We gotta be a little silly sometimes. Alright. Up to that statue. Let's go. Yeah, there's something... I know I like just did a really long Genshin write-up, but there's something cooking my brain with Venti's story quest and Zhongli's story quest and Shilonen's story quest and then the recent event. And also a couple of like Natlan world quests that's like cooking back there. I need to like sort it out and write it down. Because they're all linked by the same stuff. Really interesting. Well, and also with the Archon quest, the 5.7 Archon quest, all of that builds on each other and links. And yeah, I need to do a write-up on it because it's like driving me crazy, but my thoughts on it are really scattered. Needs to simmer for a bit. Oh, where's the... Do I have to climb up his front? I think I do. Up through here. Oh. Yep, there we go.
You made it. Finally.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere. So, did you at least manage to find your wine?
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage.
It's about memories. Yeah, it's about memories. Memories, stone, and memories being able to manifest things. Yeah. There's like stuff cooking back there.
When actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet.
What?
It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it before.
That's right. The Tyrant of the Winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the thousand winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind, a gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better, or tiny seeds of hope.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend. In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told. Where a tyrant ruled, I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom. And we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Same situation as with Stanley's friend.
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course! The suspense is killing Paimon!
Yeah, Paimon, go pick us a couple of apples.
Now's the time you suddenly get a craving for apples? Really?
Getting a little peckish or something.
Oh, so peckish.
Paimon's had it up to here with you!
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back. Back to a song that I first heard from him.
I'm listening.
Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Wow, that's shorter than I remember it being. Still really good. Oh yeah, the narcissism crutz, whatever it's called, narcissus. Narcissus. That also has stuff about like memory. All right, well I'll leave him alone. Man. Really, really good. I'm so glad that we're getting more Venti, but also makes me so nervous that we're getting more Venti because he is so central to like the deep lore in Genshin that when we start getting more Venti, you know it's serious. But also, that's how I'm gonna feel whenever we inevitably get more Zhongli, because I know that we will. everything always inevitably comes back to him. And he's still a huge missing piece in the story, even though he's had 2 story quests, but like there's still so many questions about him and so many things. We don't know what his contract with the Tsaritsa is really. So I know I'm always yapping about him, but like he lives rent free in my brain. So things will get really serious when he comes back around. But yeah, memories with the Narcissus stuff. I believe Anne like made little Anne with her memories, I believe. And a whole bunch of other stuff too. But yeah, no, the creation from memories also goes back to, I mean, that ties into the whole post I made about the stuff from Simulanka of I create what I say, and the mysticism side of Genshin. Because there's the like Taoism side of Genshin, and then there's like the mysticism. And the mysticism side of Genshin is very much in the whole like manifesting what you speak and manifest like words as a form of magic. And we get that with the dragons immediately in Natlan, where we learn about the gold sigils and the language that they use to literally like craft the world. And we get that to an extent in Sumeru already with like Irminsul. But yeah, and then with the 5.7 Archon quest, there was more of that. So yeah, thank you. Marianne made Anne. Yeah. Yeah, there's so much. And then that was when Shilonen Story Quest, when we first started playing that, and they were talking about the special stone that was being used to inscribe, to hold the memories and the ancient names, and also to that Nipacha's aunt was trying to use to like resurrect her daughter. Anyway, that was crazy because that calls back to when we get there, Zhongli's story quest with Ajdaha and the stones containing memories. Yeah, no, and oh, that's where the other thing that I was connecting this to with the double Stanley situation and Venti with his friend, because Genshin also makes that distinction between who the person actually was and like there are real people in Genshin, but there's also the ability to almost create a whole nother person out of just collective memory, because that happens with Guthrid in the Natlan Archon quest, where you have like the real Guthrid, who is like this vicious, horrible, awful general, but then the Guthrid that manifests in the Night Kingdom as also a kind of person, like a spirit, who is manifested by the collective memory of Natlan, is a kind and good person who is there to protect us and help us out. So, and he is like his own spirit, his own thing. So, like, creation through memory and through thought and through words is like legitimately a lore thing in Genshin that keeps coming up and coming up and coming up over and over and over again. And I have so many questions. I'm so curious where it's going. And this is why I love coming back and getting to play the old story quests, because I get to see like where those foundations were laid really early in the game. So yeah, kind of like Nahida and Rikudavada as well. Yeah. It's so cool. It's the lore, man. Genshin is a silly little gacha game. Yeah. Gosh, the lore. It's crazy. You can get so deep and you can start nitpicking it at such a crazy level. That's why I'm so excited for Nogcry I love that the developers recognize that there are some holes where they just, it's not even holes, like the lore is there in the game if you're willing to play the world quest, but the problem is they put all of this essential lore in world quests that are unvoiced that the vast majority of players just aren't interested in playing, because you have to like really care and really be fine with reading a lot of text. to get through some of those world quests. Like, some of them are really good, but like the R&R quests and the Ordo quests take a lot of brain power, a lot of attention span, a lot of reading. And they're not easy to find. So you have to like really care and really be interested to get into them. And I am so glad that the developers realized that that was kind of a game design flaw. Yeah, and that they're gonna be hopefully rectifying some of that with Nagcry, because it needs to happen. And I'm really excited. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, 6.0. It's almost here. But yeah, anyway, this was really fun. I still can't believe we got a triple pull. So we have C1 Sing Show with a Favonius that I will slowly be working on leveling. And then we got our official, the really important official constellation besides I think like C6, honestly. Which is that constellation where where Oz does coordinated attacks with you. That is so helpful. I'm trying to think. Or is that just with Fischl? Oh, it's just with Fischl. Okay, so this is when like on-field Fischl becomes a... C6 is where it happens with you every time, with like whoever's on field. Okay, either way, that's really good. That's really important. I'm really happy that we got that. That's excellent. And who else? Oh, and Sethos, which is going to be really great when we get to Inazuma. He is amazing. Let me put him on Slingshot real quick before I forget. It's what he deserves. I was literally saving an R5 Slingshot in the event that we got Tighnari or Sethos, like a second one. Okay, perfect. Great. Excellent. So, yeah, Benny's at 90. I'm going to focus on getting Lumine up there. And then Fischl up there, and then after that I will be moving on to, like, Sing Show. Probably Sucrose, because we really need a swirl character, like, desperately. Because I can't use Kazuha until Inazuma, and we still have so much to do before Inazuma. And it's been killing me not having Anemo, and it's been killing me not having Hydro. That's problem solved, thank God. So, okay. Yeah, I am also primarily here for the lore. The lore is the best part of the game, the lore and the characters. I understand why people get burnt out playing Genshin, because it is extremely grindy and extremely unrewarding if you're here just to build characters. Like, there's too much RNG, it takes too much time, resin is too limited. Yeah, if you're here to build teams and to just play the end game, I completely understand why people get burnt out so fast. But, like, I play for the story and for the characters, which is why I've been playing off and on for 5 years and never got burnt out. Like, I took a huge break just because Inazuma, like, I got stuck, and then I was like, I have other things I want to do, I'm busy. But, like, I've never reached a point with Genshin where I'm sick of it. So... primarily just because the lore and the story are so good. Yeah. And just, like, it's a pretty game to walk around. It's very relaxing. I love it. But anyway, this was a great stream. I'll be working on character building, and I will see you guys when I see you. I'm not going to say next week because I'm not positive, because I am starting up almost 4 weeks straight of work coming up, so I'm gonna be super busy, but hopefully I will have time to slip in a stream. The next thing that we will be doing, I think we're back in Leeway for, wait, or I think we will be doing, probably Xiao, Hu Tao, Child, and Zhongli, kind of in that order, I believe. And then we'll be on to Dragonspine and Albedo. So I think that's the plan, because if I remember correctly, the chasm comes in between Dragonspine and Inazuma. So, oh, and we have the Dainsleif quest. I have to see where the Dainsleif quest fits into all of this. I can't remember. So there's a very lovely person on Reddit who has done a whole list of how, like, the order to play quests in, so I'll be referring to that. But I'm pretty sure we're on to Zhao and Hu Tao next. So yeah, thank you so much for dropping by. This is really great. I enjoy this every time that we do it. So I'll see you guys. Have a really good rest of your week. Do something that you love. Drink water. Get good rest. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.